Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. Now today, just for a bit of fun, I thought it'd be neat to go through the new Heritage Auctions listing. This is their Hollywood Entertainment auction that's running from July 25th to 26th, but you can see the lots that are now open. Now you can register for bidding and all that jazz. There's a lot of Star Trek memorabilia, a lot of old golden age Hollywood era stuff, but I want to see the main stuff that revolves around my childhood because there are some absolute gems that I thought I would never see surface, and gems that I was even thinking about 2 weeks ago and wondering where they are and who has got them. Now, firstly, a massive thank you to everyone for your beautiful comments regarding the Spawn video, the production-made Spawn bust. I've got him down here. Hang on. He's fucking huge, man. Like, I'm trying to figure out where to put him. I've got to give him a clean. He's still dusty, but nevertheless, he is safe and sound down here. And also, for some of you that were wondering, the electrical element in there, the bulb and everything, it was fried, so it would not work. So like when Chloe and I were at the vintage store, I plugged it in and it wouldn't work. So I probably should have addressed that in the video. But anyway, we're going to be checking out some of these listings on Heritage Auctions. But firstly, can I just say, the buyer's premium is absolutely bombastically stupid. So we're on the Heritage Auctions website. Before we get to the listings, I want to show you the T&Cs of the buyer's premium, which is ridiculous. So July 25th, July 26th, you got 23 days. The buyer's premium per lot, 25% on the first $1 million, minimum $49, plus 20% of any amount between $1 million and $5 million, plus 15% of any amount over 5 million per lot. So hypothetically, let's say you max out the biggest amount possible that you could bidding on something. It would have to be a doozy. Like, you'd have to be buying Harrison Ford himself. A 60% buyer's premium. That is ridiculous. Like, I don't know what the buyer's premium is on Propster. I think it's around the 20-something%, but obviously that depends on what the final price is. Like, if it exceeds and goes above and beyond, does then the percentage go up like Heritage Auctions? Anyway, let's check out some of these listings. So like I said, there's a lot of Star Trek memorabilia and a lot of Star Trek props. So I'm not a Trekkie. I've never watched an episode in my life. People telling me I should. People are telling me that I should check out the J.J. Abrams movies, which they do look fun for the most part. So we go through, got some nice Star Trek stuff. So I do apologize for any Trekkies that are watching because I would have no idea what I'm talking about, which is my life most of the time. So if we scroll on down here, we've got an Oompa Loompa from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, opening bid, $1,200. Keep going down, that's when we start to get to the good stuff. So we've got some Star Wars memorabilia here. We've got Carrie Fisher's Princess Leia outfit from Return of the Jedi. Like, talk about iconic. So the starting bid is $30,000, which isn't bad at all for a starting bid, but there will be a bidding war, no doubt, and it will go for an absolute mozza, no doubt at all. We've got a helmet from The Mandalorian, like that is a big deal as well, man. 20 grand for the starting bid, and this is in USD, I'm assuming. The original Mandalorian helmet constructed of fiberglass resin, and look at the inside of the helmet. Oh yeah, just heaps of foam. As you do. So here's something that's quite intriguing to me, and I only saw this trend starting like last year. People are getting VHS tapes and having them graded like they would comic books. So CGC have started grading VHS tapes. Case in point, here's a Nightmare on Elm Street, which is an 8.5, and starting bid is $52. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of tempting. But I've seen some Elm Street VHSs near mint going for like $1,000, which is insane. Then we look, there's a Halloween one that's a 9.4 going for $511 as a starting bid, which is crazy. Like, I never thought that would be a thing where you could send in VHS tapes, get them graded and have them sent back. Not only CGC does this, there's a few other companies. I've seen them where they're not just CGC, they're like in a nice little clamshell box that's shaped more like a VHS cover. We've got Superman 2, we've got Superman 2 Betamax, current bid $1. Poor Betamax. Empire Strikes Back, Taxi Driver, that's cool. Enter the Dragon, the Karate Kid. So all these old school VHS tapes. Got the first Gremlins, which is neat. Current bid $26. Now if we cruise on down here, we've got an ET miniature casting because they did a lot of miniature work in the film. Opening bid $600. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom original poster artwork. That is cool, man. That is very, very cool. Got some signed Back to the Future posters. The Color Purple, Warner Brothers. Whoopi Goldberg Best Actress Golden Globe Trophy. You could buy Whoopi Goldberg's Golden Globe. Sure, why not? Now, if we look here, this is something that's very confusing to me. We have what appears to be in A Nightmare on Elm Street 5, the Dream Child, Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger test bust. Let's read the description first. Original bust crafted of a plastic mannequin... Original bust crafted of a plastic mannequin... Wait, what? Am I dyslexic? Original bust crafted of a plastic mannequin chest on a wood... Those words do not make sense. I know those words, but they're just not in the right order. This test bust was used for the production of the black and white scene where Freddy, Robert Englund, visits comic book fan Mark in his dream and drains him of his color before shredding and killing him. Displays production wear and age. The foam face is severely deteriorated, obtained from Camden House. I don't remember this, man. Like, I don't remember this at all. Let's have a closer look if we can. Let me zoom on in. Man, that is age. So that, like, you can see like remnants of burns, but it doesn't even look like the Part 5 makeup. And that sweater's just a mass-produced sweater. Unless actually that because it was the monochrome black and white look for the film, they have indeed changed the color. But it just doesn't look like the same pattern of the sweater, but I could be wrong. But if it's black and white, why are the sleeves still partially red? Yeah, that's a weird one, man. Current bid is $1,500. Like, I've never seen this one before. And they've said they've got a screen cap. You see right there, like... They did have Robert dressed in like a black and white attire and black and white makeup as well. So I don't like that. Just must be a mass-produced sweater. But there's no like hint or like there's no shots of Robert getting torn apart or anything. He literally shreds an animated version of Mark. I need my Elm Street buddies to help me out. Now we have some pieces from Home Alone. So first off, we have the toboggan from the first Home Alone. But then we have two outfits that Macaulay Culkin wore from the first and second Home Alone. Starting bid on the Home Alone 1 outfit is $10,000 USD. This is weird because a couple of weeks ago, after my New York trip for Rebel Moon Part 2, I was thinking, I wonder what brand of jacket Kevin wore in Home Alone Part 2 and like if it's around or if he still has it or someone has it. But now we have not only that, we have the first Home Alone costume, which is amazing. This is weird because obviously it's a child's attire, but it's so iconic. Like, beyond iconic, especially the Home Alone 2 wardrobe for me. So starting bid is 10 grand. Go to the description. Original 4-piece costume including green and yellow zipper, hook, eye front, hooded jacket with clipped attached burgundy pattern mittens, pair of tan corduroy pants with Kevin written on the inside. As weird as it is, like if I had the money, I would kind of buy this because it's so iconic. But at the same time, it's so weird. It's like you're buying a child's costume. It's such an important piece of my childhood, this film. Like not only the first one, but definitely the second one. I feel like I watched the second one more than the first one. It's just so random and weird. I love it. I love niche stuff like this that just pops up. We also have a Gremlins 2, the new batch, Gremlin miniature stop motion puppet. Opening bid, $2 grand. Yeah, right. That's not bad at all. We've got a Rocketeer helmet. Really? Oh, it's a replica. Okay, I was about to say, starting bid, $500. That's dirt cheap. Now, we got something very cool here. We got something from Terminator 2 Judgment Day. So, is this screen used? Original full-size display figure, constructed cast silicon, individually constructed by the legendary Stan Winston Studio, the creators of the original screen characters and special effects. So, was this for display? From the Planet Hollywood collection. Okay, we actually had one of these at our Planet Hollywood when it was here in the 90s. Funny enough, where the Sylvester Stallone dummy was from my previous video about obtaining the Spawn bust. So I do remember this being on display. Probably not this one, but Stan Winston Studios must have made a bunch of them. So I'm assuming these pieces aren't screen used, or they are. Nonetheless, like, it looks pretty decent. I don't think it's Screen News. I think they've obviously made a whole bunch of them and just sent them out to different Planet Hollywood. So, you know, the Sylvester Stallone dummy just could have been made for Planet Hollywood. They probably made a bunch of them because they've got the molds and sent them out to all the Planet Hollywoods. But that is cool nonetheless. And the fact that it was built by Stan Winston Studios. And yeah, starting bid 10 grand. If it was indeed a Screen News costume, the starting bid would be a lot more for something so damn iconic. T2 Judgment Day, Robert Patrick, ILM Transformation Miniature Maquette. That is cool. Robert Patrick's, I'm pretty sure he's currently still here in Australia. He's been doing his tour. He's also been appearing at Supernova. How cool would it have been if someone had this to present him with that? He'd definitely get a kick out of that. This is cool. The Addams Family Thing Static Hand Prop. $600 starting bid. Dude, that is so cool though. Yeah, man. I love stuff like that. So is it hollow on the inside? Oh, no, it's not. Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, mounted rhinoceros head, and Shikaka. Oh my god, that's so cool. That is mad. Okay, the Shikaka bat totem pole. That is really cool, man. Obscure, but very neat nonetheless. Starting bid $1,000. Not bad. Now here's one that if I got the chance to get when I was a kid, I would have shit my pants. The Casper 1995 film original CG reference Casper puppet. I was obsessed with the Casper merchandise back in the day when that film came out, especially like they're not even 30 centimeters, but they were like injected vinyl figures that you get of Casper and his uncles. Starting bid $600. That is very cool, man. Who made this? Original rubber Casper CG reference puppet constructed of rubber over metal armature with a square metal socket. Because did ILM do the effects for Casper? Let me have a look. I can't find that one. If anyone knows, let me know if ILM did indeed do the CGI for Casper. Because I remember at the time, like even though like I was a little pea brain, I still am. Those effects were groundbreaking. Space Jam Michael Jordan Tune Squad uniform. Fuck off, man. That is... Alright, that is cool. I'm not a basketball fan, but Space Jam was my jam when I was a kid, and I always wanted one of these uniforms, let alone Michael Jordan's. Holy shit. Original basketball uniform, including one extra large AIS brand mesh, red, white, and blue trim sports jersey with Tune Squad logo on the front and signature number 23. Imagine that on a display of like a 3D printed Michael Jordan where it's just like a nice matte gray. So the 3D print itself is matte gray, but you've got this displayed on it. Hey, the Big Lebowski. Yeah, that is very, very awesome. I would prefer his traditional cardigan, that beautiful knitted cardigan, but this is sweet nonetheless. And there you go, that's it right there. From an iconic scene as well. So that's very cool. I even love it when they include the tags. Jeff Bridges, Big Lebowski. Opening bid $5,000. That is going to go for a lot more. We got Cypher's boots from The Matrix. I didn't know he wore cowboy boots, so there you go. And he's also got his costume and his eyewear. So you can like complete the set. Why don't you just sell it all together, guys? Oh yeah, money. Or also they could be from separate people. That makes sense. So we got a Supergirl Helen Slater Supergirl costume ensemble. Current bid $2,000. Man, look, I feel like Supergirl and Helen Slater gets a bit of a bum rap sometimes, but I didn't mind the film. I think it's so bad, it's good. I do enjoy it for that. But also, the costume's great. The costume's beautiful, you know, very reminiscent of Christopher Reeve. There she is, out the front of Popeyes. What a place. But yeah, it's a great looking costume, man. Surely that's got to sell for a lot more. All right, we've got some Marvel pieces here. These Spider-Man displays, it's not a screen used suit or anything, so starting bid $2,000. I always remember seeing this thing at Midtown Comics and also sometimes at random comic book shop, even at a video store. And it had like real thick webbing, and the webbing over time just like disintegrated. So again, not screen used, but like used for promotional usage. Green Goblin paint test Goblin helmet. Okay. Original Green Goblin paint study / prototype helmet constructed of fiberglass with plastic lenses and mesh mouth cover painted with an iridescent green with silver teeth. That is beautiful, because like the final paint job definitely did have like the iridescent look to it. I can't speak. So it looked like an oil slick when it came to the helmet. Starting bid $1,500. That would be a beautiful piece to have in the collection, because that comes from the same molds as, you know, the hero helmets used in the film. I got X-Men 2 Hugh Jackman Wolverine claws. Those are beautiful. Starting bid 8 grand. Yeah, rightfully so, man. Again, such an iconic piece. We've got Fantastic Four, Michael Chiklis, The Thing production, mold makeup, casting on display bust, opening bid 1500. Kelsey Grammer Beast Hands, hell yeah, that is sick. Opening bid 600. Spider-Man 3 Topher Grace Venom Teeth. I will give Spider-Man 3 this. I did like the design of Venom, especially when you see Topher's face and it's like pulling at his eyebrows and all that. I thought that was quite intriguing. We've got a Spider-Man 3 James Franco Harry Osborn, the new Goblin Pumpkin Bomb. Ooh, we've got a piece of a Spidey suit. Spider-Man 3 Tone Guy Peter Parker mounted black symbiote suit. Ooh, she's looking a bit crunchy though. Let's zoom on in. Yeah, that foam latex webbing just does not last, especially like when you're moving in that suit. But look at all that textured fabric, just all that history. Even though, look, Spider-Man 3 isn't the greatest, I definitely do have a soft spot for it. Probably a bit of nostalgia goggles, but at the same time, man, like, well, that's the CGI version, not the screen use version. Yeah, that is quite a stunning piece right there. We've got an Iron Man 1 Stan Lee autographed Iron Man faceplate. That's unique. We've got some bone claws from X-Men Origins, opening bid 2 grand. X-Men Origins Wolverine, Ryan Reynolds, Wade Wilson, Deadpool. That's not even, he wasn't even Deadpool in that, man. They called him Wade, but he wasn't that. And then we've got, what does everyone call him in this? Barakapool. Oh, God. Where is he? There he is. So the Merc with the mouth shut. That makes sense. We got some signed pieces here. So these are replicas, I believe. Chris Hemsworth, Thor signed replica, EFX. Captain America, replica shield. So yeah, we do have a lot of replicas here, but some interesting pieces nonetheless. And there you go, guys. Those are some of the listings on the Heritage Auctions website for their upcoming auction that really stood out to me, especially the Kevin McAllister Home Alone 2 outfit. I put it in the thumbnail, so hopefully people will see and be like, wait, I know that. Where is that from? In terms of the buyer's premium, that is outrageous, to say the least. Like, man, you gotta have some fuck you money to just be totally okay with that buyer's premium percentage. Love you guts, and I'll catch you in the next one.